Hello sa ating mga future teachers. Okay, so for the meantime, habang postpone pa ang PRC exam, we have to wait. We have to patiently wait for it. So for the meantime, dito muna tayo, manunood tayo ng ating mga Prof. Ed discussion para ready tayo sa sa upcoming exam ng PRC. Okay, ma'am and sir, very important that alamin natin yung assessment of learning kasi ito yung mga principles of learning na dapat nating pag-aralan kasi sa exam, ang lalabas kasi doon is mga situation pero it involves, kailangan alam mo yung mga sagot with principles. So, kagagawa ng sarili mong principle. So, we have assessment of learning. If the proof of the pudding is in the eating, then the proof of learning is results obtained from assessing. So, yung salitang eating, there is an action. Okay, so in every action, there is an assessment. We have to assess. We have here the guiding principles. Number 1, kasi actually we have here 12 assessment of learning. Ang ganda ng ating screen, no? Ginagamit natin is papel na lang paakyat. Ito yung tinatawag natin na improvised. Okay, so dito, yung guiding principle number 1 natin, assessment of learning is an integral part of the teaching learning process. Siguro, sa exam, naririnig natin yung salitang hindi pala naririnig. O naririnig natin sa ating mga kasama, mga friends, yung nag-e-exam, at saka nung nag-exam tayo, very familiar itong salitang integral. Okay? Take note of the word integral kasi lumalabas ito sa exam. Pero yung tanong ng PRC, fill in the blank. Okay, halimbawa, naitanong ito. Assessment of learning is a blank part of the teaching learning process. So, A, integral, B, vital, C, complete, D, integrated. Ano dapat ang sagot? It is integral. So, take note of the word. Kailangan, meticulous tayo dyan. Okay, so yun lang, no? So, hindi pwede na discuss ka lang ng discuss. Wala namang assessment. Kailangan talaga may mga quizzes, okay, para ma-assess natin yung learning ng bata, kung may natutunan siya o wala. Kasi ang assessment, ma'am and sir, hindi lang naman para sa kanila, para rin sa atin. Okay, as facilitator, we have to assess ourselves also kung ano yung mga dapat kailangan i-improve sa part natin. Okay? So, kaya nga sinasabi dito, teaching learning process. So, okay, sinabi niya teaching learning. So, while you teach, you assess yourself and you learn something from it. Okay? Effective ba yung teaching method mo through sa feedback or sa result ng learner mo? And may learning ba yung bata? May natutunan ba yung bata sa teaching method mo? So, there is really an importance of assessment. So, hindi yan pwede maihiwalay. Parang mag-asawa yan integral part. Okay? Number 2, assessment tool should match with the lesson objective being tested. So, take note of the word match. Okay? So, sa ngayon kasi, we have to use technology, diba? Educational technology. Magdala tayo ng technology inside the classroom, but we have to make it sure na it is appropriate. Dili naman pwede na magdala ka ng plancha, washing machine, kasi yun na nga. Educational technology tayo ngayon. Sige, maglabasan tayo ng technology. No, it's not. Kailangan nakamatch. So, example, projector, computer. So, yun ang gagamitin natin, no? Number 3, the results of assessment must be feedback to the learners. Take note of the word feedback. Okay? Kasi naitanong ito dati ng PRC. Okay, assessment must be feedback. A, to the learners. B, to the parents. C, to the to the relatives, D to the classmates. So, may mga ganung tanong. So, ang sagot natin, alam na natin, no, it is learners. Okay, and principle number 4. In assessing learning, teachers must consider learners, learning style, and multiple intelligences, and so must come up with a variety of ways of assessing learning. So, yung sinasabi dito, ano dapat i-consider ni teacher? Yung learning style. Alam niyo ba yung mga learning style? Yung mayroon tayong ano niyan mnemonic C.S. Mosey. Yung master style, understanding style, tapos self-expressive style, and interpersonal style. Okay? Yun yung mga dapat i-consider, yung mga sensing thinking, intuitive thinking. Anyway, i-discuss natin yan further sa susunod, no? Na focus lang tayo sa LS or the learning style. Then, alam naman natin, alam siguro no, may background na kayo sa multiple intelligences. This is by, kay Gardner, yung mga spatial, logical, mathematical, and so on. So, gagamitin natin yung learning style and MI or multiple intelligences to come up with a variety of ways. Take note of the word variety of ways of assessing learning. So, minsan lumalabas din yan sa exam, yung salitang variety. Number 5, to contribute to the building of the culture of success in the school, it is pedagogically sound that in our assessment technique, we give some positive feedback along with not so good ones. So, yung number 5, yung salitang pedagogically, ma'am and sir, it's not negative, it is positive. How are we going to interact our instructional materials to our learners? Then, so pag may makita ka, baka karamihan sa inyo, hindi nyo naintindihan yung salitang pedagogically. So, alam na natin na isa yan, no? Positive yan. Tsaka ang ganda ng ginamit ng dito, principle. Instead of slow students, ang ginamit is not so good ones. Number 7, abandon the bell curve mentality. Ano ba yung bell curve mentality? Usually kasi, no, mga teachers, pag, alimbawa, we have 50 students and then 20 doon may bagsak na nakitaan natin na may pagkasulo. Usually, di ba, sinasabi natin okay lang kasi normal naman talagang may nababagsak. So, iwasan natin nung ganun. Kasi kung lagi natin iniisip yun, lagi natin iisipin yun, there is a tendency na hindi ka na mag-effort na matulungan yung mga slow learners. Diba? So, iwasan mo yung bell curve mentality. Take note ha, ang salitang bell curve mentality, it's negative. Lumabas ito, no? Lumabas na rin ito sa PRC. Ang number 7, emphasize on self-assessment, also known as assessment as learning. So, sinasabi dito, emphasize on self-assessment. Why? Kasi that is for mastery. Monitoring sa, monitoring on your pace. No? Tsaka yung assessment as learning, ang sinasabi kasi assessment as learning is equivalent to self-assessment. If you assess yourself, you learn from it. Whether positive or negative, you have to face it. Kaya nga maganda talaga na kung nagsi-self-review ka, magpi-pre-board ka din. 150 items. Itatry mo din sarili mo. Okay, so at least you will be informed, no? You will be aware na ito yung capacity mo. So yung result mo last exam, alamin mo, huwag kang matakot, face it, no? Para may gagawin kang mga pagbabago dyan. Okay? Number 8, assessment of learning should never be used as punishment or as a disciplinary measure. Ito, lumalabas ito sa exam. Okay? So, may mga tendency kasi pag si teacher, iniiwan niya yung klase, no? Without giving an instruction. Then, pagbalik niya, ang ingay ng klase niya, tapos wala na, galit na si teacher, sumisigaw na siya. So, para matahimik yung buong klase, anong paraan niya is, get 1/4 sheet of paper and we have our quiz. So, do not use quizzes or assess, kasi ang quizzes is a form, no? A one way of assessment. So, do not use quizzes as a punishment for disciplinary measure. Iiba natin, iba yung disciplinary, iba yung assessment. Results of learning assessment must be communicated regularly and clearly to parents. So, from time to time, okay, take note of the word, itong salitang communicated. Okay, lakihan ko ha para klaro. So, kanina, feedback. Okay, saan ba yun? Yung number 3, principle, feedback to the learners. Pero ito, communicated. Kanino? Regularly and clearly to parents. So, ang itatanong ng PRC, A, regularly, B, frequently, C, always. Okay, so alam na natin kung lalabas yan sa exam, regularly. Okay, so number 10, emphasize on real-world application that favors realistic performances over out-of-context drill items. Ito yung discussion natin sa first vlog natin about constructivism. For a meaningful learning, we have to provide experience. Okay? To ensure learning, do formative assessment. Okay? Naitanong na rin ito class, no? Ma'am, sir, dati. Para mapanigurado mo talaga na may natutunan yung estudyante mo, use formative assessment. Ano yung formative? Follow-up, no? Quizzes, pre-test, discuss, post-test, do formative. Kasi minsan kasi tinatanong natin, class, any clarification? Ang sabi nila, none so far. Or minsan, may katanungan ba class? Walang response. Okay? So, hindi guarantee yung mukha nila. At hindi rin yung guarantee yung sinasabi nila na none so far. Okay? So, to make it sure na may learning yung estudyante mo, okay, do formative assessment. Okay, hindi summative, okay, tatanong ng PRC, A, formative, B, summative. So now you know it's not summative, it is formative. Okay, last principle, to ensure reliability of assessment results, make use of multiple sources. So, anong sabi niya dito? Reliability. Hindi niya sinasabi dito na to ensure validity. Ang sabi niya is to ensure reliability. Okay, so to ensure reliability is to make use of multiple sources. Okay, so ano yung mga multiple sources? Marami tayong paraan. No? Hindi lang PPT but also authentication, real life experience. Okay, gagamit din tayo ng mga methods, make our discussion interactive. So, para mapaniguro natin that there is an effective assessment result, para mapaniguro is use multiple sources. So, to make it sure, reliability and not validity. Okay, so, ripasuyin ninyo, ma'am and sir, if you really want to pass the exam, you have to understand the assessment of learning, the principles, the guiding. Do not make your own principle. Kasi sa dami kasi na experience natin, naging teacher tayo for how many years. Hindi natin napapansin during exam yung experience natin as previous teachers, no? Na na-apply natin doon sa exam, which is not. We have to follow the principle, the guiding principle, and do not make our own principle. Okay, sa mga nag-subscribe, salamat sa inyo. Okay, so sa susunod, no, gagawa pa tayo ng more videos about Prof. Ed discussion. Okay, isa-isahin natin, wag nating bilisan. Kailangan bago we proceed to another discussion, we have to understand first. So I assume na naintindihan nyo na yung constructivism. So dito na naman tayo sa assessment of learning. Then from time to time mag-upload ako. Kaya subscribe kayo para ma-notify kayo. Okay, so bawal lang tamad ngayon kasi heto na, all we have to do is just to click on our phones para mag-guide tayo, para may sagot tayo this exam. Wala na tayong rason na hindi makapasa. Okay, thank you. And kung may mga suggestion kayo, please comment down. Okay? Thank you.